Over the weekend, I heard this man say in a video, what's celebrated is repeated. And I thought about that and I was like, yo, that's profound. And then I thought about it. What's celebrated is repeated. And I was like, let me dive into that a little more. When you celebrate something good, the good keeps happening. When you celebrate something bad, the bad keeps happening. And I took that in the form of giving your attention to certain things. People, when you give attention to the wrong thing, you feed it. And when you feed it, it grows. But then I also think about how a lot of people do not feed good. When something good is done, how many really honestly celebrate it? You know, every now and then you see something good. Every now and then when something good happens, it's celebrated. But is it always celebrated? And so the Holy Spirit was just dealing with me over the weekend. And the one thing that is like a big super pet peeve with me is when a person elevates themselves and thinks too highly of themselves, that when someone does something for them, they do not even say thank you or acknowledge what that person did. I do not ever want to be that person simply because I know what it feels like to have that done to me. And the Holy Spirit brought that back to my mind this past weekend. Treat people like people and not like numbers. Acknowledge people for the good that they do and ignore the bad. And in social media, people tend to overlook good and positive comments and good and positive attitudes. But the very minute somebody comes at them in a negative way with a negative comment, they jump right in and they clap back. And I'm like, you know what? I am opposite. I will ignore a negative comment. And if I think that you like really just came at me and you don't know me and it was unwarranted, I'm going to just block you because I got to save my spirit and my energy and my time and attention. And I'm not going to receive that negativity in my spirit. So the Holy Spirit was just dealing with me over the weekend. And I was like, you know what, God, there are a lot of people that have been on my page and they've been commenting and they've been liking and sharing. And I just want to take some time to say thank you and acknowledge those people only because I know what it feels like to do something for people and even big name people, and they never say thank you. In fact, they ignore you and act like you don't even exist. I know what that feels like. And so I don't ever want to make anyone feel like that who supports me. Now, there is a thin line. There is a line that you can cross. And if you cross that line, you're going to be dealt with in the manner that you should be dealt with. If you cross a line and you start going a little too far and overboard and stuff like that. But for support, I simply want to say thank you. And so here's what the Holy Spirit had me do. Over the weekend, I just started just going through just this last week and I just started looking at names. And I was like, you know what? let me just start writing names down. And so I wrote down these names because these names popped up. And they were comments and they were likes and they were just various things on my page. And I'm like, you know what, God? I just want to acknowledge these people first, simply because I've seen these names a lot. And I am so thankful that you are here with me on this journey. And I don't ever want to ignore anyone, because then that will cause me to think too highly of myself. Now, there's a season that I'm in where I'm not just talking, texting, messaging, all of that. I don't just sit around and chit chat and talk with folks. So please understand that that's not where I am right now. I'm so in a season where the Lord is dealing with me and isolating me from, sitting, having conversations and text messages and sitting on the phone and messaging and all of that. So don't take it personally, me not reaching back out or answering or anything like that. It's just, I'm in a season where the Lord is dealing with me and I can't have all of these, influences coming in from all multiple directions and things like that. So please give me grace on that. But I just wanted to take a minute, and then the Lord just started prompting me that I need to do this more often. I need to just say thank you more often. And on each platform, it's going to be different because I'm only acknowledging the names that I see. If you're following me and I don't see you liking or I don't see you commenting, I don't know you're there. But for the ones that I do see, I want to say thank you. And, I was going to try to fit some more names right there. But I was like, I don't want to, minimize or crunch in names. I want y'all to be able to see the names. So I just want to say thank you to every single person on this board. Thank you for being here. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you so much for your support, because you are not just a number. You are a person, and I am grateful for you.